I created a team by picking one player from each DSTV Premiership team. Now, listen closely. I cannot pick more than one player from each team, which means some of the best players in the Premiership will not be there because I only have one option per team. Having said that, let's get started. We start with the formation, which is E4-3-3. This is the formation that supports e-positional play because there are so many triangles all over the field, so E4-3-3 is the most ideal formation. The goalkeeper is Umoto Wamazulu. His positioning is good, his reflexes are good, and also I've noted that his distribution is half decent. It's good enough. And then we move on to our centre backs A2, and the first one of course is Olisanda with Orlando Pirates. I like this player. You know what I like most about him is the fact that he always plays Lama diagonal balls to the forwards, and that just enables the team to progress the ball faster from the back to the front. And Aksiko Guti just kicks the ball. He kicks the ball because he pinpoints the pass to a certain player, and I like it when defenders can do that because that could enable a team to play quick on a counter in case you are being put under pressure. And then we move on to another defender, which is Deruk from Sundowns. I know, right? He's good. He is really good defensively. When you have to recover the ball, he is that quick that he will go and retrieve the ball. When it's one-on-one, he is good. He will mark a player. Also, when we win the ball, he is capable of playing the ball, and is so composed as well. So we need cool heads in the team. Now you have a centre back who can play diagonal passes to the front. You also have a defender who can play short passes. All in all, composed centre back pairing. We move to a left back, Utebo Holangamen. I still think he's one of the best left backs that we have in the division. Of course, he's currently playing for Imoroka Swallows, and the position that he takes in the attacking areas, he goes in and he can score goals, he can cross the ball. He is pretty decent, and I would still play him. We move on to Thamsanqa Mkhize, and Vele Mkhize, it was a matter of compromise. It's not like he's the best right back in the league, but I had to pick him because I'd already picked in teams that have the best right backs in the league. So I had to pick Thamsanqa Mkhize, who is not actually that bad. He's okay, and in the system that I'm playing 4-3-3, I would actually use him to tuck in as the third centre back if we're attacking like City does. You know, Kyle Walker tucks in and then it's like 3 centre backs when they're attacking. So I would use him in that regard because going forward, I'm not really impressed with him, but still he would do. Right back it is. The holding midfielder in this case is Willard Katsande. I know. Sekukune, I had to pick someone, right? And Katsande would be that person. I know Guti, with the players that I've picked and with the players that I usually talk about, they are my favorite players. They usually are good at playing the ball, but Katsande is not really that type. But as a destroyer, as a central defensive midfielder, also Mtinguti a destroyer to cover more ground, to make those tackles, to scare off people. Lukatsande would make a good player, and he actually did make a good player at Kaizer Chiefs. We move on to SuperSport United, where we pick Usipho Mbuli. Yo, hands down, he's just good. I hope this thing, a discipline that he's currently having with the SuperSport, he came back overweight. I hope that thing gets sorted out because he's such a great talent. And it would be sad really to see him not reaching his highest potential because njengamanje uNtswempu more than most midfielders. But if in the discipline is on, however, we're not there. He's good because he can drop and collect the ball, but also going forward, my goodness, the ability he has to manipulate the ball, to play in small spaces. He can pick a pass like box to box. He's there, he's playing. Man, he's just brilliant, and I hope Chiefs signs him because wow, he is such a great talent. We move on to Unqubeko Dlamini with Golden Arrows, and I would pick Unqubeko because also one of the important things in modern football, Uguti, players should be able to work both ways. What do I mean by that? Players should be able to defend and also to start the attack. If you're a midfielder, your job is to destroy break attacks of the opponents, but at the same time be also good as a technical footballer. And Unqubeko Dlamini is that player. If you watch Golden Arrows, you will know what I'm talking about. We left winger wethu, we go to Igallants and we pick Undlondlo. Some people call him the South African Messi, but that's just putting too much pressure on the player because Messi is on his own level. But Undlondlo is so good, guys. He is so good. If you're a winger, you must have the capability of dribbling, of course, but you must also be able to play in small spaces, because sometimes teams are able to just make sure to go wide and stay wide. But then if you're a versatile player like Undlondlo, you can also come in and play half spaces and still dribble people, 3, 4, 5 people. And I'm sure by the end of the season he will be signed by some team. Maybe the rumors will Pirates and Funa, maybe Chiefs, maybe Sundowns, I don't know. But he's a good player and he deserves to play for a bigger team. On the other side, we have Ukik and Dolly, Kaizer Chiefs. Of course, he's here. One of the best players that we have in South Africa when it comes to his technical abilities. Get a free kick, he will smash that one in. Get a corner, will cross that ball. But also give him the ball, give him the defender. He will dribble past that defender. Also give him time to pick a pass. Even if you don't give him time to pick a pass, he is just able to do that. So Kike Ntoli, it is on the right wing. Victor Letsoalo as our number 9. Letsoalo is scoring so many goals and he's so good because he can finish. He can be that number 9 or intimidator or melapa in the box and finishing off chances, which he's been doing. But he can also collect the ball. He is just overall a complete number 9. And kuma reserve wami, I have Engelhardt from Maritzburg United. Defender, I have Ufama, Captain Baroka. Midfield, Ethan Brooks, and I wouldn't be surprised vele if one of these big teams sign Ethan Brooks June. Kuma forwards A2, we have Evanga from Ichipa United. I think Udlaleli Chipa also limits him. If he was playing for a bigger team, I think he would have more goals. And last but not least, we have Ashley Dupree. UDupree into engichaza ngayo ukuthi is that versatile. I've talked about him on this video and the fact that he can go ngakwa left, adlale ngakhona, he can drop into the midfield, collect a baller, but he can also be number 9. So you need that versatility in a team, and I would definitely have him in my squad. What do you guys think? Who would you replace in my lineup and who would you put in? Let me know down on the comment section below. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel. In this channel we speak everything Kaizer Chiefs, previewing and reviewing Kaizer Chiefs matches and talking about everything surrounding Kaizer Chiefs Football Club. And until next time, remember, equals Alpelo Moy.